All right. So, we're picking up with Sonya. So, it's roughly about 30 to 40 minutes before you arrive at what was once where you lived. It's still the home place of your best friend. As she's driving down the road, I do want you to make me a perception check.
0.
0 successes. As you drive by, catch a glimpse of something out of the corner of your eye. You can't be certain. You didn't get a good enough look at it. But you're pretty sure it was your husband with another woman.
What exactly does Sonya see around her? Is it a neighborhood, shopping centers? What does she see in the car?
It looks to be a nature park of sorts. If you had to guess, it looked like he was on a picnic date type deal.
Hey, Lemmy?
Yeah, girl, what's up?
Uh, I was just thinking, I was coming back here, it's bringing back a lot of memories, going down memory lane. Did you ever hang out with, Brian? After everything?
I never really hung out with Brian, even when you two were together, I didn't really hang out with him. You were my friend. He was just the dude that you were married to. And she kind of chuckles as she makes a right turn, heading towards her place.
Mm-hmm. I was just wondering, I know we kind of broke off there for a while. I was just checking to see if you've actually spoken with him. I only spoke with him that one time at Walmart, but I wasn't sure if you knew what he's been up to. I'm not much into Facebook and things like that, so I don't know what's going on with his life.
Nah, girl, I don't even know why you even worry about it.
Yeah, and well, you know how it is with exes. Kind of just sometimes wonder how they're doing, what they're doing, who they're with.
She kind of slows down a little bit as she comes to a intersection. Why, you think he's with somebody else? Well, you know, if I wasn't as close to you as I am, I would have thought you're still with him, honestly. To my knowledge.
Hmm. It's just, I don't know. Things just didn't work out. Anyway, moving on. I know this is just us hanging out anyway. I'm sorry I brought him up. I'll just let it go for now. Uh, do you still live in the same place?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'm just gonna let Jimmy know that hanging out with you, because obviously when we hang out, I always say I'll be back at 12, and I end up coming back at, I don't know, 7, 8.
That's fine. I mean, if you want, you can even stay over.
Maybe. Well, I kind of promised Jimmy that I'd be back at we had some other things that needed to be done, so. And actually, you know what? Let's just do a quick lunch, because actually I got a lot of things I need to do. And she starts kind of fidgeting around and kind of dusting off her car a little bit.
All right, and then she pulls into a small cafe, diner type setting, gets you guys a table, and we're gonna put a pin in that for right now. Let's go back to Leon, Francis, and Larkspur.
Yes, so I see this very familiar wall of a hive-like structure. I'm gonna hedge spin it closed.
And I'm gonna talk to it at the same time. Thank you. Please close the way.
You can go ahead and give me the roll for the hedge spin.
Hedge spinning is just whatever you're doing, right?
Yeah, whatever you're.
Okay. I am demanding it be closed as I am pulling my gun. So, presence intimidation, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. One success. So, the black vines begin to quiver. And it looks like they're about to close. But they don't close in the way you would expect them to close. Rather than creating an impenetrable wall, so to speak, it's more like bars. Or maybe the lattice work of a fence is a better way to describe it. So the vines crisscross each other and close the way, but they don't. So as stated, it's essentially like lattice work. You can still very clearly see the hive.
Okay. Let's try this again. Completely seal the way, Hedge, as I am racking the shotgun.
You rolling again?
Sure, I'll try.
Oh, goody. What is your defense?
5.
Okay.
What happens if you fail on a hedge spin roll? Does it just shoot you?
I don't know.
I want to talk to it.
You can't.
Can I roll for that?
You can
I'm just
roll for
kidding.
it. It's still not going to affect what is happening here.
Oh yeah, I what was it? What did I use?
As you threaten it and rack the shotgun, a vine comes out and whips you. 2 points of bashing damage, which I realize is going to be reduced by your armor.
Yeah, so.
Or are you armored at this very moment?
Well, I'm always armored, you know. Like if it's not my riot gear, if I didn't have a chance to that, it's reinforced clothing.
Okay.
So, what do you mean? You can't not be armored when there's a huntsman on the prowl.
So this vine whips you and, mostly harmless. But, you still feel the force of getting smacked.
Alright, you wanna play that way, eh?
What are you saying to it, Lark?
Thank you for your help. Please close the way how you... Yeah, please close the way entirely.
The vines begin to move again. Not hostily this time.
Hey.
But now instead of a lattice work, it looks like lattice work that somebody put another board right in the middle. So now it looks just like little triangles rather than diamond shapes.
slowly putting patches of walls onto it.
So, at this point, Francis, you've been watching this.
Yes.
Help!
All right, I gotta go get some 2x4s. I don't trust it.
Why don't you just tell it to go away instead of closing the way? Go somewhere else. I'm gonna start
Okay,
grabbing vines and shoving them out of the way.
don't touch it.
Are you hedge spinning that way, or are you just forcibly doing this?
Hedge spinning, yeah.
Okay. Give me that hedge spin roll.
Wait. Oh no! Oh, no! Stop touching it.
6 successes. Just get out of here. Go away. We don't want you here.
Excellent.
What?
Excellent. All vines in the vicinity disappear.
Okay.
And that means the hole is there again, isn't it?
The hole is there, but also, essentially, the defensive walls around the hollow are completely gone.
Ah!
It opens completely into the hedge now.
I thought I was trying to tell the hive to go away.
Oh, you were struggling with the vines, etc., so the vines went away.
Oh, okay. I guess I misspoke. My bad.
Is there a leaf? Is there any vines on the ground? Can I talk to it?
No, they are completely gone. And by the way, I want a perception check at this point.
All right.
Piss.
How do you... What's perception again? What is
With
that?
composure.
What's
1 success.
composure? Okay. Oh, this
Just
is
gonna
bad.
have more eulogies.
So, Lark and Francis, you are the two that hear the buzzing.
Where's I was supposed to send the hive away. Dang it!
Man, the cannons! I know there's
What do you
cannons here
mean?
somewhere.
It's at this point that 4 of those tarantula, wasp, scorpion things breach the top of the hive.
I'm calling
Okay.
Squinks, and I'm activating a contract. What is
Pull
it
back.
called?
Take up defensive positions. Get back to the building. Now.
Yes, Twilight
Um,
Harbinger on myself. I need to do this right now.
Francis and Leon, are you just booking it?
That's
I'm
the
booking
plan,
it too.
yes.
Yes, that is the plan.
We are in the open. And depending on how much narrative shenanigans you'll let me get away with, we could fight it better not here.
Where is the here that you're trying to get to?
Back to the actual like house in this estate, if you could call it that.
You're gonna have enough time to get there before all 4 of these land, so you'll be able to get there.
Okay. Realistically,
Who has the higher speed? Actually, I want to know.
What's my speed?
My speed is 10.
yeah,
10 as well.
10, because I don't think my hollow affects my speed.
Your armor might.
Yes, it's already auto-calculated.
Okay.
So
All right,
10.
So everybody's gonna arrive roughly at the same time, assuming Larkspur actually is running. And
Yes, I am running.
So what does your contract do?
Excuse me, it was Red Revenge, and I'm trying to get back to it. Basically, I need to roll and give myself a boost in initiative, physical strength, and something else.
As you reach the house, what are you going to do?
Depends. Do I have a 23mm gun?
Don't really think you would. That's never been mentioned before.
Because we only just got here. All right, fine. Well, take up defensive positions.
I'm assuming Francis is just diving into the house.
Diving, yes.
Yeah, as soon as I get a bit of cover, I'm gonna start shooting slugs downrange at these encroaching bugs.
Okay, what is your shotgun's max range?
I don't know. Does having a slug affect it? 20, 40, 80 meters, effectively.
80 meters? I would say it's not going to affect the actual range. I'm trying to think of... I would say it's not going to decrease the amount of damage depending on range. It's still going to affect your ability to hit. It's just not going to affect the actual damage. So go ahead and give me that roll at... Their defense is 6, so -6.
So at -6, any modifiers from range? Apart from the normal ones, I suppose?
No,
So
just the normal
it's
ones.
-2 then for long range. Do I even have enough dice for this? No. No, I don't. This will be a chance die.
The slug flies past them. It draws all 4 of their attention, so now all 4 of them are en route.
There's 4.
They're not going to reach you this round. Next round, they're definitely going to reach you. However, that also puts them at a much closer range. It is no longer long range.
So medium range, I'm hearing.
No, I would put them at short now.
Okay, they're 20 meters. Alright, perfect. I have 1 dice.
1 die. So, Lark, did you find your ability?
Yes, Red Revenge. I don't need to roll. It is instant.
How much glamour?
It cost me 3. 3 glamour. I gain +3 to initiative, intimidation, physical attribute, and it increases my derived traits. 3 out of 3 armor and berserker condition as well. A +1 weapon modifier. That's a lot of stuff. I'm glad I bought it.
All right. As soon as this contract takes hold, though, I'm gonna need a stamina check.
My stamina is... stamina. Okay. Yeah, I got 3 on stamina.
Okay. Roll me that 3.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. That's okay.
You feel your body start to ache.
That's the thing. Okay.
But you can push through it for now.
Push through it. Okay. Would it be a bad? Well, everything's bad for me now. I'd actually like to summon my storm as well. I'll just get it all out there.
What weird are you even at?
My weird is 1.
So this is gonna take 3 turns for you to be able to do to begin with.
Ooh.
Because you can only spend 1 weird a turn.
Hey.
So it's gonna take 3 turns for this to activate.
I am not gonna wait 3 turns. Okay. Cross that out. Call Squinks. Just load my shotgun. Forget this.
All right, Leon.
I have a new plan. We're gonna invoke a contract. Helios' light again. It's gonna cost me extra glamour to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Is it? Can you activate it in a single turn?
I can. I am weird too.
All right. Helios' light is.
It is the one that I essentially emanate sunlight from myself. And people looking directly at me get the blinded tilt in both eyes, etc. So hopefully they maybe go away. Or if not, next turn when I shoot them, they won't have their defense if they're looking at me.
So give me your roll.
It is just an action.
Okay. You have Francis.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception.
Okay. Am I gonna get blinded by the light? Blinded by the light. 2 successes.
Ooh.
As you realize, their flying has become somewhat wobbly after the light emanated from behind you.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm gonna invoke a contract then. I'm gonna grab some thorns that got caught on my clothes the last time I ran through them, and throw them out there. That's a loophole. And activate thorns and brambles. I'm going to make a briar patch. So it's going to be like around the building, and anything that tries to move through it will get a demobilized tilt if they fail Dex Athletics, and then make it each time they move within the area.
Right, so they're all going to immediately use Dex Athletics.
This is insane. You told the hedge to go, and it listened. Ah!
I was not specific with my words.
They succeed.
They? Okay.
That was for all 4 of them.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I don't want to roll for 4 times here. So, as they barrel through, and that is what it is barrel. They are completely blind. They are still moving at full speed. At this point, what are the rules for car crashes?
Crashes, there we go, page 99. Okay, vehicle hitting a light or heavy object. I think we're a light object.
You're inside of a building, which would...
Oh, okay, so heavy object.
Yes.
So this occurs, yeah. Both objects suffer 1/2 the other object's size rounded down, plus 1/10 the relative speed and damage.
10th, not 10
1/10.
times.
Yeah. Right. Okay. No, I was going
So
to say.
that would be another 3, so that would be
8.
8 damage to each of them. However, I don't think your house is meant to stand up to 16, 24, 32 damage.
Yeah, probably not.
So as these 4 things collide straight into the hut, hovel, house, whatever you want to call it, it takes the brunt of the impact, so none of you are going to be harmed. But you are going to be trapped underneath the remains as these things go skidding off, landing and slamming into the ground, and, skittering to a halt as they're still completely blinded.
Is there a roll to emerge from the rubble and shoot at them?
Everybody give me 1d10.
Oh.
I don't like that.
One success, 1 success,
Oh,
3
hi.
successes. Nope, no rolls. You're not trapped under any sort of large rubble, it's just bits and pieces.
Ooh.
Well, we
Nice.
triumphantly rise from my poor house. Oh god, I'm gonna have to rebuild this. I'm firing immediately. The closest one gets shot.
Same. And is Squinks here yet? Does that take a minute?
What exactly does it state for calling them? But go ahead and give me your attack roll. They are not getting their defense against your firearm.
Oh, praise the Lord.
My goodness.
12 lethal damage. However, they probably have like 17 armor, so...
Not 17 armor, but they do take... You do see a good portion of the... It's buckshot, I'm assuming you're using.
At this range, probably, yeah.
As you do notice a good portion of pellets bounce off of the carapace of this thing. but it does seem to, in certain places, crack its armor. Francis, as you arise from the rubble.
Okay. And there's 4 in the building now, all kind of stunned.
They're not in the building. They've skidded off a little bit behind where the building once stood.
Oh, okay. Building's not here anymore.
Yes, here was the building. They hit it. It exploded, and they continued through.
Okay. Okay.
Like a big rig with no brakes.
Let's see. Can I use the contract I already invoked, the brambles, to entangle them while they're down?
This is a separate instance of it. To my knowledge, you would have to either pay the glamour or perform the loophole again.
You mean as a different effect?
Yes.
No, it's not. Yes, it is. Found it.
Hey.
All right, so because there's 3 effects that I can choose from. I already used Briar Patch, which was the Dex thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's Leech Weed, which will prick anyone who moves more quickly than speed 2, draining glamour, which, or Field of Thorns, which attack at +0 lethal using my weird as a dice pool, which is only 2. Do Field of Thorns because lethal damage.
All right.
I already threw brambles. I probably don't have any more. I'll spend the 2 glamour.
All right. Give me your roll.
No successes.
Despite them being blinded, they somehow are able to scramble to their feet and get out of the way of the thorns. Now, Leon, I do have a quick question. How long does the blind tilt last on them?
As long as they're looking at me. So anytime they turn around to look back at us, they're probably blinded again.
All right, so as they turn around, they are blinded again. So, what is everybody's defense?
10. Because I am in my hollow.
10?
It's home
Jeez.
turf. Because I add my hollow rating to my defense.
5.
My
Jeez.
defense is 6.
So, for that, the first roll's going to be for Leon, since his is so drastically different than everybody else. 1 success. 10. What was your defense, Francis?
6.
6. That's some bull.
That's the bull, man.
And Lark?
5.
Lark and Leon. You're going to take 1 point of bashing damage and 2 points of bashing damage, respectively. Lark, I need another stamina roll. As it pushes past you, you feel your muscles ache, your bones kind of creak a little bit, but you're still holding on.
Cool. And I don't need to roll for Squinks. If I call him, he comes to me. And I want to shoot the closest one near me right now. I'm getting just about tired of this.
Okay.
I'm just about tired of all of this. Oh, shoot, that's stupid. That's stupid. All right, cool. Is that all I get? Just firearm?
Firearm and dexterity, that's it. Somebody put points in weaponry and thought it would apply to shotgun.
Hey?
2 successes. Unfortunately, the buckshot this time bounces completely off of its exoskeleton.
Is that included with the weapon mod of a 3 for a normal shotgun?
Yes.
Where's my
Worry.
baby? Thanks! I'm safe, mommy!
Leon. Yeah, it would be Leon.
Well, you know how it goes.
At this
We-
point, everybody can 100% tell the strategy these bugs are using is literally turn around, become blinded, and then just charge.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much.
essentially what they're doing. It's not a very tactical battle plan here.
I don't know if I can tell which one I shot before, but I'm gonna shoot it again.
Yeah, you would be able to. Its exoskeleton's somewhat cracked. With your... Once again, this time as your buckshot finds its mark, more of its carapace breaks away and it begins to leak tiny worms.
Oh no, that's gross. Gross.
And that leak eventually leads to essentially a constant stream of these little tiny worms as they begin to burrow into the ground of your hollow.
Well, the game plan remains the same. I'm going to keep shooting at them until they stop moving.
Nah.
Francis?
I'm gonna dodge the next attack.
Okay.
I want to activate a contract and then dodge. So fake cunning, 2 glamour,
Okay. How much glamour do you have left?
4.
All right. Lark, at this time, Squeaks has arrived.
Hey, get them out! That's what I tell him. And I would like to. Oof. This hollow. What is your hollow made of? It's just like a tree stump, right?
Was
No,
building.
It's like an
Nothing
open. Well,
anymore.
there's no building anymore now.
It was a farm.
Yeah, it's
Or-
an open field. We got got like a nice little river running through it. You know,
Okay, well we're inside, so made out of
we're
wood.
No.
Not anymore, you know.
the building ain't. We were.
They
inside.
destroyed the
They
building.
Ran over my house.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pick up.
Did they get the garage?
I'm just gonna pick up a. Please just touch the floor of the hollow. And I would like to activate elemental weapon. And I would like to make a cage. And just trap them, pin them down, just make them stop moving and spilling guts everywhere. 2 glamour.
Elemental weapon allows you to create a weapon,
Ooh.
which is
Changeling
your
whip.
whip.
Okay,
Your
so
wind whip.
all right, I'm gonna wind whip hog tie these guys together to stop moving. That's what I'm gonna do. Just get them just to stop tearing up the place. What is that? Presence, survival, weird.
Yeah, I would go for some like called leg shots, but they've got many legs, so it's not gonna help.
Survival and weird, so 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but take away.
Or 5. Okay, I get 5. Alright guys, positivity. Let's give me some positive energy right now. Nope, that doesn't count. Let me switch that off. Get rid of that. Ignore that.
Yeah, that doesn't seem the right dice pool.
1 success!
It deals what, bashing damage to one of them? Or lethal?
My whip,
Which one
it
tie them up?
does... Yeah, just hog tie them up.
So it's contested for grapple.
Well, no, the first one is against their defense, which they're not being allowed defense because every time they're being attacked, their backs are turned.
Oh,
So, but now, as it's one of their turns, as it's their turn, I should say, 3 of them are going to turn back around and attack, which I know Francis is rolling the dodge.
Yes.
So that was 2 dice for Leon. They get their full dice pool against Francis. And they're competing against your successes, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Ties go to the defender.
Okay, so Fey Cunning. If I successfully dodge, I can redirect the attack to another valid target, which automatically hits with successes equal to my presence.
Ooh, that's good.
So they kind of run into each other. They bumble. They
3
know,
damage of whatever their damage rating is.
their damage rating is for this 0. So,
Well, I meant damage type, I should say.
yeah, this is bashing because it's so haphazard and clumsy.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
If they were actually doing real attacks, it would be lethal. But this type of stuff, nah, like they're bumping into you. However, Lark,
Hi.
grapple time.
Okay.
'Cause
Oh.
you-
Oh. Wait.
Strength plus your weaponry in this case, since you're using a weapon.
And I activated my thing. Okay. Weaponry. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do wop, a do wop, a bop, bop.
This would be a convenient time for a plot
1 second.
device.
Give me that roll.
Oh no.
Ah.
You've given him what he wanted.
An exceptional success. That means it can do 2 maneuvers.
I thought it was needed to be exceptional
Oh.
over her successes. Yes?
Sorry, yeah, that's my
Okay.
bad. But he can still do 1 maneuver here.
Yeah, still.
It succeeded in its grapple,
Uh,
which means it has control over the grapple, which means it gets to make a maneuver here.
okay, can I resist it?
No, because you lost.
Okay. Oh, where's my baby? Baby, help me! Squinks! Great.
This is fun time. I get to do a couple of really nasty things here. It's probably going to be about 3 stamina checks in a row.
Probably. If I can resist any of it, hey, let me know.
So that's 5 lethal. So that's going to be 5 lethal. Stamina check, then another stamina check.
Back to back, right?
He's going to deal 5 points of lethal damage for you as the scorpion tail comes up, and you can see it dripping with those worm-like insects as it stabs it into you. Please make me a stamina save.
You said how much lethal? Real quick, I mark that off first.
It's 6 lethal.
6 lethal, okay. Yay, I'm dead.
All right, I need another stamina check.
Another one.
Another one.
Alrighty. So, as the stinger hits you, you feel it pierce your flesh, and then you feel whatever it is be injected into you.
Ah, great. Alien versus Predator. That's nice. That is just mint.
So we're going to put a hold on this. And we're going to move over to Jimmy. Jimmy, what are you up to?
Well, last time I was looking for a true fae that had made its way over. Probably now gone into hiding.
Yes, how are you going to go about that? That is a pretty tall order there.
Well, firstly, ask at a hotel, start with rum, asking with the other hops if they've seen anything, or if they know of any.
Roll me manipulation plus socialize for information here. Not trying to persuade, you're trying to talk it out of them. So, socialize.
Socialise is 2. 2.
2 successes. You eventually get some information, but the information is scattered. And unfortunately, it's nowhere near Hanover. It is going to be in New York. Is your best bet, according to these goblins. They don't give you very many details, but they do tell you about a story, if you will, about a homeless man in Central Park. Realistically, yes, that would be a much taller order, but if it is a fae of any sort, be a much quicker search.
Looks like I'm going to be probably getting a train. I'm guessing is quickest.
It is the quickest, I suppose. I mean, you know, with the Hedge being as hit or miss as it is.
Unless I know of a trot that arrives in New York.
Roll me occult plus intelligence. If you have any sort of Hedge specialty, that would apply here.
Oh, sorry.
You are actually aware of a trod that would at least get you close.
Yeah, take the road more travelled, I guess.
So, as Jimmy heads off to New York City, let's hop back over to Sonya real quick. Lunch is finished. Lemmy's like, so, what are your plans for the rest of the day? Do you need me to take you home? Or, obviously, you need me to take you home, right?
You know what? I was thinking I think I'm just gonna take a walk, get some air, and maybe just call myself an Uber or something back home.
You sure that's gonna be a little expensive, isn't it?
No, not really. I kind of want to walk by my old neighborhood, you know, kind of just reminisce a little bit.
You want me to go with you?
Nah, you ever had any of those moments where you just want to clear your head a little bit?
Oh, yeah. She kind of nods.
I think I'm having one of those moments right now where I just want to clear my head, and since I'm here back in my hometown, what better time to reminisce than maybe go down my old neighborhood. And the Uber ride, it's not going to be that bad, honestly.
Well, all right, if you're sure, girl, just let me know, and I'll come back around and pick you up.
Yeah, if anything, I'll just give you a call or text.
She kind of winks. Well, while you're out, I'll go ahead and text Francis, see how he's doing.
Oh dear. Okay.
Small smirk crosses her face.
All right. Well, next time I'll get us lunch or dinner or something. Who knows? A double date?
That's what I'm shooting for.
And Sonya just stands up and makes her way out of the restaurant and starts heading Since she grew up in this hometown, she knows pretty much how to get to her neighborhood, almost like the back part of her hand.
And as such, it doesn't take too long, probably 10-15 minutes, before you come to that house. What does the house look like?
It's wood panel. Last time she remembered, it was more of a yellow, but I guess maybe whoever owns the house now decided to make it blue. Front windows, chimney, green grass, well kept. Just a nice little home. What used to be her home.
What used to be her home, indeed, as somebody who from the back of their head looks an awful lot like you produces a set of keys from their pocket, puts them in the door, and lets themselves in.
Sonya kind of does a quick pace. And she waits a few moments before walking up to the doorway. No, I don't think so. And she kind of remembers how she used to put a key under the plants, the planters that they had. I wonder... And she kind of looks under it to see if the key is still there.
The spare key is still there.
She's kind of holding on to it. Okay. I just want to make sure that he's moved on. He's fine. He's probably remarried and that's it. I just want to check. That's all I want to do. I just want to make sure he's okay. And then she quietly, hoping that whoever is in there isn't close to the front door.
As you open the front door, it is very much everything that you remembered. You could almost navigate this house with your eyes closed. In the distance, towards the back of the house, you can hear the shower turn on. And for a brief moment, you hear footsteps as they close the bathroom door.
She's kind of walking in slowly, kind of taking it all in. Any pictures? Just trying to see who is residing in the house.
There's one picture that specifically catches your eye. Your husband, and you, and a little girl who appears to be probably 5 or 6.
And she kind of picks it up and stares at it. Slowly, from sadness, anger is starting to set in. You have just finished listening to this week's episode of Changeling the Lost 2nd Edition. Once more into the Hedge, part of the Domain Gaming's Contagion Anthology. Written and told by Wyverian. A special thanks to you, the listener, and if you wish to continue supporting us, subscribe, like, and share. And as always, comments are welcomed. Until to the next chapter, don't stop asking yourself, how do you find the lost beauty in the agony of this life?